Hi, folks. It's just about time for the 4,000th episode of Weeknight Update, but first, let me just say one thing and then we'll go on with it. The camera lady is feeling better. That's it. She is no longer sick. She is 100% better. She just made a post about how she's feeling. I want you to check out that post on her channel, with the cameraman, after you're done watching this episode of Weeknight Update. And please, congratulate her and show her some love. Well, you know what we gotta do, right? That's right, let's get this show over with. It's the 4,000th episode Weeknight Update, and it is starting right now.
Ladies and grasshoppers, it is time for another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. It's directed by Cinderama, and it's produced by The Camera Lady, and association by The Cameraman, with performances by the Color Beanie Crew and Evo Amber, with partners by Tom Allen, Edward Scott, and Rebel Wilson, with his co-host, Elia Mueller. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
Hey, what's up? I wonder what's coming up next. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Mueller. Then the morning show starting Rebel Wilson and Extreme, I love that word, with Edward Scott. That's all still to come at Nick at Night. Got a blast!
From the gorgeous YouTube Dog Show, and did you get 4,000 balloons? You did? Good! It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Mueller's 4,000 episodes! Wow! 4,000 episodes? That's crazy! And now a man who has done this show 4,000 times! 4,000 times! Well, this has to be a really good episode because we're running out of funny things to say. Here he is, Mr. Ellie Mueller! Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update 4,000th episode. I'm Ellie Mueller. What's up, grasshoppers? Come out of my Mr. Tom Allen. Hey, boss, congratulations. Thank you, congratulations to you. Yeah, 4,000 episodes, yeah. I know, this is huge. Are we going to have a huge party afterwards? Well, I was planning on throwing a huge party for the cast and crew, but I just realized that by the time this episode is done, everybody will fall asleep. True. Yeah. Now, he deems all sponsored by Dominic Mattis-Piano, the Kobe Food, the camera lady, and the cameraman. Even the Greg Below 2004 Mild Shocker and Christian Freighties are responsible for most of the things that you will see in here on this program tonight. And they are so much Shoutout Spotlight winners tonight. Along with Monster Jeff Fanatic, Hot Wheels Fanatic, Supercar Fanatic, Zach, welcome with Amazon, Fanboy Films 2, Landon the Hedgehog, and Floom Floom, or Flom Flom. Please check all those people out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my sister, Elliot. Hello, everyone. Wait, is this the 4,000th episode of Weeknight Update? Yes. Yes, it is. Wow. This is huge. Yeah, I know. Of course, not too many people are watching this program. I wonder why. Will you please just tell everybody what time it is? Certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to find out what's up. That's right.
What is up? 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 Bum 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 bum.
What's up with 4,000? The number of times I have done this show. Oddly enough, because of the number of people who are in the Weeknight Stinks Club, being controlled by the show's biggest hater. Of course, 4,000 is a good number. That's right, Ether reached $4,000 at the stock market last week. Nice. And watch this. 4,000 is also the number of bones that someone found almost 15 years ago. A doctor was responsible for making the bones get chopped up in the 1870s. Uh-oh, that's bad. Wait a minute. A lot of people still hate this show. There you go. There you go. Woo! Ellie, I'm going to say something that I've never said before. Oh, really? What's that? Those jokes were actually pretty funny. Really? You thought that those jokes were actually funny? Yeah, you finally managed to tell some funny jokes. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you know what, Elliot? I got two interesting messages. Really? Oh, yes. And you know what? Let's play each of them one by one. Is that cool with you? Yeah. Awesome. Here's a message from Knuckles.
What, Hey, it's not the end of the week yet. Oh, it's Weeknight Update's 4,000th episode. Congratulations, Mr. Muller. Thank you for the gig. Now, I need to go back to sleep so I can have more energy to run. Back to you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Knuckles. That was very nice of you. Yeah, Knuckles, that was very nice. Yeah, of course. Here's something from the guy who does the promos for Nick at Night every week. Listen to what he had to say.
Good morning, everyone. Here's a special Nick at Night announcement. As you know, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller is celebrating its 4,000th episode right now. That means that it is Nick at Night's longest running show. Well, that was very short. Anyway, that was a special Nick at Night announcement. Now back to Weeknight Update.
Thanks, Nick at Night announcer. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Hey, when are we going to do another top 8 list? Right about now. MP, Mr. Bones, let's go.
Does everybody know what time it is? Is it time for something that involves a weeknight update? That's correct. It's time for our top 8. Yeah, top 8 to know what the top 8 things are. Yeah, it's going to be great. Oh, I'm so excited. I wonder what the top 8 is going to be this time. Well, we're going to have to figure it out. Well, Ellie's going to figure it out. Yeah, Tom, it's absolutely so. Well then, what are we waiting for? Take it away, Ellie! Yeehaw!
You got it, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 reasons why Weeknight Update still exists after 4,000 episodes. Number 8, this show is still weird. Number 7, everyone is waiting for something funny to happen. Number 6, we haven't found a juggling bear yet. Number 5, this show still has a top 8 list. Number 4, this show has attractive spies. Number 3, the show's writing is slowly evolving. Number 2, this show hasn't changed the world yet. And number 1, you're still watching it. Is that true? Yep. Jeez Louise, what are we going to do? I have no idea. Thanks, boys. You know what, hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Elmore Late Night, hashtag Elmore for Dawson, hashtag Sweat LeBron, hashtag Autism Rules. You know what to do with those hashtags, right? That's right. Get those hashtags to turn on social media. And while I like the thing, subscribe, ring the bell, share it, and count the comment section down below. It's time for a couple of commercials, but when we come back, Edward Scott, special delivery, the most of us is supposed to require, a moment for everyone, a little talking time, and the reveal of this week's Content of the Week question. That's right, it'll be the 3rd time this week that I will do that. All that plus more fun than humans are allowed to have. So watch these commercials and Weeknight Update shall return in a moment. This is still Weeknight Update, now it is your Friday night.
You deserve nothing.
But the best gifts because you are a gift. Jinkies.
ho, 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 ho.
Nice under the tree for the holidays.
The holidays? We need carpeting, Fred. I'll call Empire.
Wait a minute, new carpeting so all those holiday revelers can spill things on it?
Empire has Stain Master. You don't worry about stains.
May, to be honest with you, we're a little strapped.
No payments till spring with Empire, Fred.
I kind of like the little designs.
They're called stains.
Oh.
588-2300 Empire.
Call before the holidays.
Let's go, Scott and the boys! Edward! Hey, boss, we did it! 4,000 episodes! Yay, yay, yay! How do you feel, Ed? I feel terrific. How about you? I feel amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. Elia, what time is it? It's time for another episode, special delivery. That's right.
The Sneaky Hermit audition, Laura.
Man, oh man, this superhero thing is really starting to get on my nerves. And soon, my little sidekick, soon. Vroom. Why do I have to have this chair? It's just so squeaky. Meow. Soon. The losers won't expect that I will have their homes. Why, oh, why would you ever take our house? It just upsets me. But now I am evil, and I just wanna steal all of DLR's world and ding dong. Meow. Okay, I hope it's not the pizza guy again, and if it is, then I swear on my life I'm going to kill them. Ah, the famous Sneaky Hermit. We need to collapse. We just broke out of the joint, and we bought cookies. Cookies? That's way better than pizza. Come on in. So tell me, why are you here? We noticed that you've been doing such a good job of your evil workably, and we're thinking of a team up of evil. We'll help each other out, catch evil plans, make prank phone calls. It'll be fun. What do you say? I see. This idea will fit right into my own special work of my evil plans. And that is way better than pizza. Oh, jeez, you bullcraps, come on. This job requires this. Take this captive right here and distract the heroes with it. And when you do that, you will have some fun with me. Hurrah! I think this is going to work out just fine. Come, my lovely assistant. Let's begin our why and some sneakiness. Let's go over to that old restaurant. I have an idea. See you soon, sneaky hermit. Yes, farewell, hermit. I think this is the beginning of a diabolical friendship. Oh, it will be diabolical. And thanks for those scrumptious cookies. Now everybody will be out of my way. Whoop-de-doo! Meow! I am off to visit a couple of unguarded supervillain lairs. Make sure you absolutely get yourself some good old painting lessons, my good friend. It better be in the museum. Meow.
That was fantastic. That was splendid. Yeah, and now the multiverse is built quiet. That's right.
Did we hear you say that you got a confusion?
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Come to our lab where we can do an experiment.
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
We can do anything for our friends.
And they chose a gem and very happy with our adventures.
Since Scratch murdered Charles the Gemmer.
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now we must protect Fiona since she has PTSD.
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now that mind is have we fighting for good.
And now Fiona has PTSD no more, yeah.
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog. Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Do you complete the clocking?
How's rocket sprung its roofs?
Do you wish to keep it popping?
Where we found adventures, we sorted out for you.
We knew what to do. We are such clever chaps, no one's alone now.
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's a genius, he's priceless.
And Eugene's top coach now.
Long live Cookie Bun Cooper and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Adventures, yeah!
That was awesome. That was pure perfection. Yes. Hey, do we have a special graphic for the 4,000th episode of Weeknight? You know what? We do. We do, Elia. And I'm going to show that graphic to everybody at home right now. Now, wasn't that an awesome graphic? Yeah, but it's time for us to have a moment for everyone. That's right.
Hey, Rebel, do you know what time it is? No, the camera lady, what time is it? Well, Rebel, it's time for a moment for everyone. I wonder what Ellie is going to say this time. Well, we're about to find out right now. Yeah, so take it away, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. Love you, my smoochie poo.
Well, this is the 4,000th episode of Weeknight. I know, it's shocking. Not too many people thought that this show would last this long. As a matter of fact, a lot of people still don't know what this show is supposed to be about. Well, let me tell you what this show is. It's a late night talk show that has weird jokes, entertaining sketches, wonderful intros, exciting endings, a wonderful singing choir, soothing piano playing skills, and a host who is trying to keep everything together. It's not a normal late night talk show. It's different, unique, and totally new. Now, don't think that this show will make it to the big time just because this is the 4,000th episode of Weeknight Update. Remember, most of my jokes have not been funny over the past 15 and a half years. And again, tonight's What's Up jokes were actually decent. You know, my piano playing skills still put people to sleep, and some people are still complaining about some of the things that appear on this show every night. Now wait, what were your favorite moments from Weeknight Update? What were your favorite Weeknight Update moments? Please tell me in the comment section down below. I'll have a special speech for all you folks later on in the program, you know, before the big montage plays. So please do not miss it, even though most of you have probably already fallen asleep. Now, I hope my team and I will be able to do this show on a major TV network someday. But after 4,000 episodes, I think it's safe to say that the show still has a long way to go before I can even try to get a major TV network to give this show a chance. Right now, the show is only good enough to compete against a truckload of infomercials and a TV show about frozen peas at 2:30 in the morning. Of course, some people believe that Weeknight Update could compete against 900 infomercials and 3 test hazards. What do you think would be the best time slot for this show? And what would be the appropriate TV network for this show? Please let me know in the comments as soon as possible. Wow, that was very amazing. Thanks, Elia. What time is it? It's time for us to have a little talking time. That's right.
Hey, do you know what time it is? That's correct. It's talking time to know what Ellie is talking about. So let's talk about it and dance about it.
Now, folks, as you know, this is the 4,000th episode of Weeknight Update, and we are actually talking about the number 4,000. How coincidental, huh? Now, ETH, or Ethereum, top $4,000, at the stock market last weekend. That's right, $4,000. It was the 4th highest daily trading volume since the funds were launched back in July. Ow. $4,000. If you put $4,000, on the table, at a poker game or whatever, and you win that much money, then here's a little advice. Please save your money. Don't spend it all on one thing. Meanwhile, back in 2010, and this is true, someone found 4,000 human bones that came from the Civil War era. Now, some people wondered, why were those bones chopped up? Well, as it turns out, back in the 1870s, and this is true, the doctors had an odd idea. That's right. They had an idea. They thought, let's get some bottles, and let's get some other stuff, and let's chop up the bones. And the doctors back in the day were horrible. And the worst doctor back in the 1870s was Dr. Edward Bentley. That's right, Edwin Bentley. You know, Dr. Bentley was the guy who chopped up so many bones. He was the Jack the Ripper of the 1870s. That's scary. But here's something that's not so scary. This week's Comment of the Week question. This week's Comment of the Week question is, what do you think are the best Christmas carols or Christmas songs of all time? Go over to the community tab post and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Now, before we wrap this episode up, let me say, some things. I gotta thank everybody for helping me out. First and foremost, our Heavenly Father and our Savior. Without them, I wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be here, and there wouldn't be a need for Weeknight Update. Also, let me thank my family, because my family helped me get started. And let me thank my cast and crew. That's right, the carpet crew, the camera lady, and the cameraman. Thank you so much for helping me out. This show was down and almost out a few years ago until you came to the rescue. And I can't thank you enough. Iram, the Greg Muller 2004, thank you for bringing the Multiverse Disability Choir to the show. Dominic Mathis Piano, thanks for the theme song. Miles Chalker, thanks for being Knuckles. Christian Freites, thanks for being a great announcer. And I gotta thank Edward Scott, Cinderella Scott, Tom Allen, Rebel Wilson Allen, and my sister Elia for helping me make this show come to life. And finally, let me thank all of you folks at home, because let's be honest, without you, this show wouldn't have made it to 4,000 episodes. So, thank you so much. Now, folks, I don't know if this show will ever be the most popular late night show around, but I will say that this show will keep getting better as time goes on. So, keep hanging on. Keep watching this show and keep helping me out. Enjoy the montage. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow night. That's news, and I'm out skis 4x4. Folks, we pledge to you that we are going to make you laugh, and we are going to make you smile. I mean, look, times have been tough for all of us. Not just last year, but, like years prior to last year. All right, this year, we're going to make things a little bit easier for you. All right? And as we head towards the show's 15th anniversary and our show's 16th year, we pledge to entertain you every single show. All right? That's right. 5 nights a week, we're here for you. Yeah, even during the holidays, we got you. As long as it's on the business, we got you. Yes. So, with that in mind, we must do this. Stop! What are you doing? What the fuck? You go. I'm making a breakthrough. I hate you. Why do you do this? God. It's tradition. This isn't like recording. I mean, that was like pre-planned. This man makes it up on the spot. He's going. I can't! I'll see you on the corner of my eye! I love you and not believe that Weeknight Update is 15 years old right now. Let me give you the history of Weeknight Update. All right, let me tell you how it all began. All right, on August 10th, 2009, Weeknight Update premiered on my old YouTube channel. And it was originally made to entertain people, to help me get ready for a real late night talk show, and to get Spike First and back on late night TV. You see, his late night talk show on Fox, aka Talk Show, was not renewed for another season, and his show was hilarious. It was crazy and everything else. Anyway, the show was just a show that featured jokes that had nothing to do with the news at all. And it was ridiculous. I mean, the camera was shaky, everything was shaky, it was weird. Then, the rest of 2009 and all the way up to 2013, well, let me tell you something. The show was not popular enough to be taken seriously as a good late night talk show, and it didn't help Spike Person get back on late night TV. But the show did evolve just a little bit. It included jokes about celebrities and several other things, but the jokes weren't funny. It also introduced everybody to silly characters like Mr. Egghead, and it also introduced everyone to Craigers. 2014 to 2016 was when I got into a random feud with John Shapiro. He and I ended up arguing over who had the better show. Of course, it was pretty much pointless because his show was a little more professional than this show was. Anyway, the show began to evolve a little bit more. It introduced everyone to MP and the Purple Doll. And of course, my old YouTube channel was hacked and I had to make a new one, but on the bright side, I started editing the show with an editing software that allowed me to take out all the mistakes. Then, from late 2016 to the first 7 months of 2018, I was somewhat brainwashed by a random YouTuber. Yeah, that person wanted me to talk about things that I never wanted to talk about on the show in the first place. And that went on for a while. And finally I told that person to stop messing with me, and that person never talked to me again. Of course, people began to make videos about the show around this time, and those people had a community called the Commentary Community. They were honest and brutal. Of course, I didn't realize that they were trying to help me until it was too late. Anyway, late 2018 to the beginning of 2022, that was when everything changed, right? The show began to look a little professional. I got an editing software that allowed me to add commercials and sketches and things like that. Some people started helping me out with some sketches, and I even had a theme song that was pretty good. Of course, a lot of people came and went, and the sketches and the jokes were chaotic and unfunny to say the least. But at least you began to see the ending experiments, and at that time, I was able to play a piano at the end of every week during the ending experiment. So, there you go. Let's jump ahead a little bit. The middle of 2022, right? The middle of 2022 was when the real drama came into play. Things weren't great behind the scenes, and that's my fault. People disappeared from the show without telling me, and I was very upset. I was told to calm down because mental health is very important. I had all the sketches written down ahead of time, and I thought I had to rewrite the script and things like that. And I also thought that I had to make a lot of changes, and there was no need to do so. Long story short, I fired the people who didn't tell me what was going on, made everyone else mad, and lost the entire team. That was when I realized that I had to let other people come up with sketches that are appropriate for you. Let everyone deal with their mental health without being so mean and upset, and just focus on hosting the show. And from the end of 2022 to now, the show finally went from being bad to being all right. Now, after learning those lessons, and after a bunch of mistakes, the show and I finally got back on the right track. Camera Lady and the Caribbean crew came on board with the World of Ravenous, and then later Special Delivery, and then they began to make other things for the show. And that's when everything began to change. From there, EYMT Dragon Ball Love 2004 came on board, then Mount Shocker decided to help, and then I got a new theme song from Dominic Matthews Piano, and then Christian Freites joined the team. So now the show is finally good. Are the jokes that I tell at the beginning of every show funny? Not really. But what can you do? What do you honestly think about this show? I mean, this show has been on the air for a long time, and some of the people who have worked on this show behind the scenes, in the past, this show has been on the air for a long time now, and some of the people who have appeared on the show in the past have told me that the show had potential several years ago. They should have known that the show had bad writing, bad jokes, and bad sketches way back when. I was also a bad leader back then. Now I'm better as a leader, and the show has so many great things now. Not to mention the fact that the show also has a great team as well. Of course, my jokes still need a lot of work, and the music that I play on the piano from time to time can make people sleepy, but it's still getting better. At least that's what I think. Now, some people believe that the show isn't good enough to actually move from being on Nick at Night at 2:30 in the morning and on YouTube whenever to being on a real TV network. But I need to know what you think. You think that this show is good enough for a real TV network? You think that this show is good? Also, what do you think that I need to do on this show in order for a real TV network to take me seriously as a late night talk show host? Please help! I'm really confused right now, and
And that has been another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now it is time to hear some final thoughts of the villains. So, good night, everyone.
We got our money's worth tonight, but we pay nothing. That's what we got.
Ho, 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 ho!